Hey everybody, it's Joy Packard. I just wanted to say a quick hello. I'm taking a break from work and we just had some grandbabies come and visit and they just left, and so I guess it's time to go back to work. But I wanted to get on and say a quick hello to you, to briefly say hello and let you know and remind you about the Private Label Summit, which has beginning today. It's from 9 to 6. It's a free event. You can look on my wall. There's several different posts. I think there's 2 different posts that post about what it is and how you can get your free ticket. And there's about 25 presenters, and I'm so excited to be one of them. So that's pretty cool. So I wanted to remind you about that. This is an awesome time if you're on Amazon to learn about private label. Branding and getting your own product on Amazon is the way to be steering your business, in my opinion. And so if I don't know very many amazing events with some great speakers, you know, the presenters that are on board are some of the best. I'm very honored to be with them, and they are the ones that are way more expert than I am. So it's so exciting to be able to be on here on the summit, on the Private Label Summit, with some of these people. So for those of you who are wanting to do private label, like I say, this is a free Private Label Summit event. You just can watch it from the comfort of your own home. Hey Stephen, how you doing? You can sit there in your pajamas if you want and watch this all day long. And I believe that you can actually have access to recordings. I think you might have to upgrade. I don't really even know. But it's so exciting because some of the information that you're going to be listening to is stuff that I paid thousands of dollars to listen to at different events. And so here you are in the comfort of your own home, a virtual business private label event that you can listen to. So how exciting is that? You don't even have to spend money to travel. Just put your computer on. You can even listen while you're doing your stuff. Put your headphones on or whatever, your AirPods, and get some really amazing information. So that is my first thing. Hey Angela, great. I'm glad you're watching. That's amazing. You're probably getting some really good information. I'm not even sure who is the first speaker. My presentation will be, they said, on Wednesday at 1 p.m. I don't think that they've updated the site, but that's what they told me. I'll be presenting on outsourcing, and it's outsourcing your business and private labels so that you have more time basically to do the things that you want to do. So I give you some pointers, give you some tips on that, and hope that helps you in some way. So pretty excited about that. You know, my grandkids just left, and anyway, it's kind of sad. I love spending time with my family, and I love having bits and pieces of different grandkids that come in, and even my kids. So fun to connect with them. One of the things I wanted to share with you was something that I read today on someone's wall, and they said this. You know, my saying that I love to do is do what you love and do it often. And she said on her wall, if you don't love doing it, then don't do it. And I thought about that for a long time this morning as I've been going through my day, and I thought about that for a little bit, you know. And I know there's people that, and all of us have to go through some of, you know, working our jobs that we don't really like, because that's the best way that we know how to put food on the table, and that's fine. And that's something that we may have to do until we don't have to, right? But one of the things that really stood out to me whenever I read that was that when she said, you know, if you don't like what you're doing, then don't do it. So, you know, I'm going to rephrase that in my own terms, and that is, if you don't like it, then find something that you do love to do, and then do that, right? So as you are in your 9-to-5 jobs or whatever, and you're doing the things that you're doing, you may not like it, then in the midst of it, you can find things that you do love. I completely love what I'm doing. I love doing Amazon. I love doing connecting and going to events and speaking, and I love the idea of my podcast about to be released very soon. I saw the artwork, the preliminary artwork. It's looking amazing. We're just doing some final tweaks to the icon to make it look amazing. And so that will soon be out for you to look up on iTunes. It's going to be called Joy Reveals. And so we'll be revealing a lot of amazing information. So hopefully you can get on there. And that's going to be an awesome podcast to connect with you, to my listeners, to my followers, to get the information to you quicker, because not everybody is on Facebook Live, right? Not everybody is on Instagram or whatever else I'm on, Snapchat. And so this podcast will be to where you can put your AirPods or your earphones on, and you could be folding your laundry, and you could be doing those things that you're doing while you're listening. Whenever I'm shopping for my business, I've got my AirPods in and I'm listening to podcasts. So, always learning. I never stop learning. I'm never stopping learning and educating myself on the new things that I love to do. So, if you do podcasts, and even if you don't, that's the name of it. And so thank you, Stephen. That's the name of the podcast, and that's going to be so exciting. So I wanted to encourage you, like I say with that particular saying that lady said. She's like, if you don't love what you're doing, then don't do it. So I encourage you that if you're not happy with what you're doing, I know you may have to continue doing it to put your food on the table, but then find something else that you really love to do. I love what I do. I really do. Every morning I wake up and I am so excited to start the day because it's just something that I really enjoy. I'm going to be, there's a couple of things I'm going to throw in here for you. One of them is we're taking a group of people to China in April of next year. And it's so exciting. It's going to be a group of 40 people. We're going to be going there and teaching you how to find private label products. So if you're doing the summit, this private label summit, then this is an awesome way for you to learn. You don't have to go to China to do private label, but I did go to China twice, and I will say that one of my products that is a great seller for me is because I did go to China and I was walking around and I found it. So if you're interested at all in going to China, and I'm going to be going, we're going to be having, I can send you a link by private message, and during the days you're going to have, your opportunity to go to the market, and then in the evenings we're going to network, and then I will be one of the speakers to be able to help you along the way, and you'll hopefully go home with some possible private label products. And so how cool is that to be able to do that? You go to China and you can do that, right? Secondly, if you are beginning Amazon, my podcast is going to probably release before the course is released, but many of you have been asking. I've just had so many things that I've been doing that have taken precedent, including my family. But simplezonseller.com, it will be a very simple Amazon course that takes you from step A through step Z on the basic simple ways on how to get started. They're going to have like simple videos like 3 minutes long that says basically, here's the link to start your Amazon, to get your Amazon account, go here and do this particular step until you move on to the next. Hey, Lena. Always love when you come on. Thank you for all the love. And so, how cool is that to be able to do action steps, to say, here you go. I know, Lena, always so busy, but I love it. And it seems like I'm busier than I normally am, but that's because I have other people who are doing things for me. Because like this morning I spent with my grandkids. My son came into town for my birthday weekend and then brought 2 of my grandkids. And so I've been spending the morning with them. So now it's time to get to work. But I did want to say a quick hello to you to remind you guys again about the Private Label Summit that's going on right now. If you didn't get your free ticket, somewhere on my wall you can grab your ticket. It's so exciting. And then, it's just, as you can see, I just got back from my retreat a week ago, and it was an amazing, amazing retreat. It was my birthday present to myself. It talked all about getting myself, focused and in line and stuff. And so, you see, you do things that you want for yourself. And you do things that you think that can help you to become better, right? And so, I just encourage you that if you are not being the best version of yourself, to figure out how you can be. Whether that's attending an event, whether that's attending a course, whether it's attending whatever it is, but work on being the best version of yourself daily. That's so exciting to me because, every single day I'm learning about something that's going to help me feel better, whether it's a green juice I'm drinking or whether it's collagen for my joints or, whatever it is. So I encourage you to do that. Because, to be able to perform in your business or in whatever you're doing, you have to perform at your highest level. And what do you need to do to do that? You need to figure that out and do that for yourself. And that's so right, Lena. That's what I do. I totally invest in myself. I probably spend thousands and thousands of dollars not just on Amazon courses, but on courses and little, things that help me to just become a better person, right? Because as we feel better and we feel healthier, then we can perform better in everything, in all aspects of our life. So that's right, Lena. Thank you for reiterating what I'm saying. It really helps to help people who are coming on. So anyway, it's time to get to work. I've got to get some things done. I just wanted to get on here and throw some ideas at you, Lena. Thank you. And so hopefully this has helped you in some way. And I hope that you can, if those of you who are just coming on can listen to the recording. But I hope that some of these tips have helped you in some way in your business and in your life, and that you can become the best version of you and whatever else you need to be doing. So you guys take care. I'm going to get busy, and I'm going to be buying some private label products today. So you guys take care. I'll talk to you soon.